The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. Shakes off a defender, and it's a foot race. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Moore's got it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Third down, 1 yard to go. Chubb going for the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. Into the secondary past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First down, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Set go. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Quick pass right side, complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Set. Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. Lays out left side and gets it. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Walker on 1st down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. Set go.
Connects with Fant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field. Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. On 3rd down, Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. On now is York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. He's contained at the line for no gain. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams on the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Chubb up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Now give right side to Chubb. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Back the street.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Carney's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Running with Walker again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
He finds Fant. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. 30. He's at the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks need only 1 to take the lead. You're good on the point after. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Enough to Chubb to start the drive. Has a hole left, room to run at the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears need only one to take the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco.
Throwing it to start this drive. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Here's Walker running right. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Gets this to Fant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 3rd-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Has it at the 11. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the pistol, Williams. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's back to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Let's go. Go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Ready.
Running left, here's Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Now is York to kick this one away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Headed out right. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All set up now for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Still going past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. They'll try and punch it in. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That one's out and cut on the right side. And in for the Chicago touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Now he's York to kick this one away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks have it a little ways into enemy territory. They're at the 40.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Slot man in motion right. They'll throw to begin this drive. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, break. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Bronco. 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
Trying again, following the sack. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Raptor, 60. Bronco, 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. Now is York to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Williams to throw on first. He's on the move. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Seahawks get it back at the 35.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. 70 range. 70 range. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
18, Pioneer.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Come on, set.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Set, go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Seattle touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now is York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has the connection to Adunze. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
Man in motion, headed right. Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.